Is it too early to talk about the 53-man roster? Well, let's talk about it anyway. Hello, everyone. My name is Derek, and welcome back to Detroit Lions Syndicate. You already know what we do on this channel. We talk all things about your favorite team, the Detroit Lions. So infiltrate the Syndicate. Shout out to LL, and assassinate the like button. Shout out to my man Nick. I know it sounds a little violent, but I had to use it at least this one time. And subscribe to the YouTube channel because you don't want to miss any content. We have talked about the draft for like the last 2 weeks, and today we're going to talk about a little something different. Now, you guys know I love Brad Behrman and the content that he puts out on Fansided, aka Side Lion, and he actually has a prediction of the 53-man roster. Now, it's way too early. We've got the 90-man roster that will be whittled down and then whittled down a third time to that final 53-man roster. And I think only 46 or something suit up or actually are possible to play on game day. But we got a long way to go. But believe it or not, 3 months from right now, the Lions preseason will be here. So this has been one of the swiftest, you see what I did there, the swiftest off seasons I think I've ever seen, and it comes off the heels of Matthew Stafford winning a Super Bowl. But I just want to bring you up to date very quickly on our newest first round pick, the speed guy, Jameson Williams. Jameson Williams, doctors think that he will be ready to go for week 1 of the preseason. Not sure I would play him too much. He's going to have a lot of rust on him, and I don't know if I want to get him hurt during the preseason. But one thing about these NFL players, they love the game. They love to play the game. And it is hard to keep them off the field, especially when you went out like Jameson, got hurt making a big play. Your team loses the game. You haven't seen the field since that brutal loss against Georgia. You kind of want to get back out there. So hopefully the guy's good to go. Wouldn't it be phenomenal if he can start game 1 for the Detroit Lions this regular season? Also, the schedule will be released officially 1 week from today. We will be doing a live stream on Micro Mike's channel, the One Pride Podcast. That's where we will discuss maybe record predictions over there. So that's next Thursday, 6:30, the One Pride Podcast. Make sure you guys are there. Like I said, you guys know I love Brad Behrman. He makes some of the most interesting articles when it comes to Detroit Lions content, and I really appreciate the work that he puts in. And I found something the other day, just to get off the draft for just a little bit, I found something the other day about an early prediction of the Detroit Lions 53-man roster. Now, that's something that you will see happen on this channel. I've been doing it for the past couple of years, kind of predicting the 53-man roster and talking about who will be on it. And I thought it was a nice kind of departure from the draft and what we've been talking about. I want to see if you guys agree with Brad Behrman's take on the 53-man roster. So let's take a look at each position and see who he has making the 53-man roster, including the practice squad as well. All right, no surprise here. He has our quarterbacks as Jared Goff, Tim Boyle, and David Blau. For the running backs, he has DeAndre Swift, Jamal Williams, Jason Kabinda, Craig Reynolds, and Jamar Jefferson. That means that last season standout Godwin Igwebuike will no longer be on the team, according to his prediction. Wide receivers, Amon-Ra St. Brown, Jameson Williams, DJ Chark, Josh Reynolds, Khalif Raymond, and Quintez Cephas. Tight ends, TJ Hawkinson, our 2022 draft pick, James Mitchell, and Garrett Griffin. Offensive linemen, Taylor Decker, Jonah Jackson, Frank Ragnow, Vaitai Panay Sewell, Evan Brown, Matt Nelson, Kevin Jarvis, and Easy. Defensive ends, Aiden Hutchinson, Charles Harris, Josh Pascal, Aleem McNeil, Levi Onwuzurike, Romeo Okwara, Julian Okwara, Michael Brockers, and James Houston. Notice there is no Austin Bryant as part of this list. Off the ball linebackers, Alex Anzalone, Derek Barnes, Chris Board, and Malcolm Rodriguez. Cornerbacks, Amani Oruwariye, Jerry Jacobs, Jeff Okuda, Mike Hughes, Ife Melifonwu, and Chase Lucas. Safety, Tracy Walker, Deshaun Elliott, Kirby Joseph, CJ Moore, and Will Harris. Specialists, Riley Patterson, Jack Fox, and the long snapper, Scott Daly. And to round everything out, the practice squad, quarterback Steven Montez, tight end Brock Wright, Tommy Kramer, Ryan McCullum, Khalil Pimpleton, what a last name that is, A.J. Parker, Jayshon Cornell, who I can't believe is still on his team, Corey Sutton, Greg Bell, Derek Deese Jr., Bobby Price, Mark Gilbert, Austin Seibert, and Demetrius Taylor. Actually, that's not too bad of a list from the guys that we have, because the guys that were not mentioned, we didn't even know who they were anyway, and they probably won't make the team. Now, Chase Lucas, I could see him making the team. Probably. I think he's going to be kind of on the bubble, hopefully, unless he can really kind of show out during the season, during the training camp and the preseason. But what about the depth chart? So he's going from top to bottom. So the first three are the ones that will be probably starting first in the rotation. So what do you think about this? Leave it in the comments below. I will link the article in the description if you want to dive more in depth into it. I tell you what, I gave you a prediction of what the Lions record would be. This was pre-draft. And it has changed. I'm not going to tell you what it is. Should I tell you what it is? Sure. I'll tell you what it is. My new record prediction for the Detroit Lions, a lot of you going to be surprised, is... Were you guys able to catch that? Oh, man, if you didn't, that's okay. Because I will be announcing what the new record will be for the Detroit Lions. I'm going to change it from 6-11 on when we do the One Pride podcast over on Micro Mike's channel next Thursday, May 12th. We will be discussing the schedule release, and I will have a record prediction for you. A lot of you might be surprised. I know it surprised me myself. My name is Derek. This is Detroit Lions Syndicate. Thank you guys so much for helping me reach 2,500 subscribers. We're on our way to 26. And it's only been a few days, man. So let's make a push to 2,600 subscribers. If you've already joined the Syndicate, I appreciate you. If you are a returning viewer and not yet a subscriber, that's okay. I'll win you over eventually. And if you are a new viewer finding this channel for the first time, if you don't subscribe today, that's fine. I'll see you when you do. You guys are awesome. Take care of yourself. And as always, go Lions.